the loveliest thing was moving here, and it's just the most beautiful part of the world.
I'm Jim, and this is my partner Louise, and in 2002 we had a big change in our life. We moved from the middle of Bondi Junction in Sydney's eastern suburbs to here in Huonville, Tasmania, which is 30-40 kilometres southwest of Hobart.
Sunday morning.
We purchased a little property on 3.5 acres. And it was quite a radical...
It was a radical change
for us. It was good. It gave us a chance to look at other things. We were at a stage in our life where our kids had grown up. So the kids were in their 20s. We were now middle-aged, and we were constantly work in Sydney to really just make ends meet. So we thought perhaps there might be something better. And it was interesting when we first moved down. We had a real city mentality. When you live in a city, things happen quite quickly. You walk faster, you probably speak more quickly, you're in closer contact with people. You tend to stand quite close at supermarkets, when you shake hands.
You always put makeup on before you go out.
Yeah, you do your best.
You do your best.
So we moved down here into a rural area, and all of a sudden, all that's gone.
Yeah. We get dressed up to go to the supermarket here, and let me tell you, no one in Huonville dresses up. And we arrive all in black, all done up, and I'm sure the people just thought, oh my goodness, what have we here?
It's freaky.
And they would say, you're from Sydney, aren't you?
You're a mainlander.
You're a mainlander, yeah.
6 to 12 months down the track, we really started to like that thing where you don't have neighbours right next door to you, and you can walk out into your own paddocks, and then you can have animals. So then we started to acquire animals.
Yeah, I started accumulating animals.
So now we have sheep and goats and chooks, and we can grow our own vegetables.
8 cats, 3 dogs.
But I think finding something to do
that
was probably one of our big issues. What are we going to do? And
the closer we got to 52, we realised we didn't want to necessarily work for anybody else.
Yes.
We'd acquired this new lifestyle, and we didn't want to do the whole 9 to 5 thing anymore.
So after working for other people for 12 months or so, we really had to look at developing our own, something that would sustain us. So we were recommended by a friend to look at the NEIS scheme, which is a government-sponsored work incentive scheme. Through that, we developed the knitting needle thing. Lou had a vision for a cost-effective needle that had a different look, and after a month or two we developed the needles that we do now, and surprisingly enough they clicked. Then one thing led to another, really, didn't it, Lou? And we were given an entree into the national market via the gift trade fair in Sydney, and literally within 1 week we went from having 10 outlets in Tasmania to 60 outlets all across Australia, every state, and it happened that quickly. And then we died. we fell over. we had to produce so much product.
Yeah. We came back from the trade show and literally worked
15 hours a day,
7 days a week.
Just went nuts for a couple of months. And that's where we're headed, really, to try and make the business work for us so we can have the lifestyle and the business as well, you know, and try not let one overtake the other. It's really quite nice.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's very wet.